A newly consecrated American bishop has made a statement that is already sending shockwaves across the Catholic world. He says something is dying inside the church, and he calls it a new religion. Speaking just after the historic SSPX episcopal consecrations on July 1st, Bishop Michael Goldade delivered a powerful message about the future of the Catholic faith, the crisis facing the church, and why he believes tradition remains the source of renewal. Goldade is one of 4 new bishops consecrated by the Society of St. Pius X, or SSPX. Before becoming a bishop, he served as rector of St. Thomas Aquinas Seminary in Virginia. The other newly consecrated bishops are Pascal Schreiber of Switzerland, Michel Poinçonnet de Civry of France, and Marc Honapier, also from France. In his address, Goldade described the consecration of new bishops as a sign of life, a sign that the Church still possesses the means to sanctify souls and lead them to heaven. He reminded listeners that the Catholic Church is the bride of Christ. He said that God entrusted to the Church everything necessary for the salvation of souls. According to Goldade, the Church contains all the spiritual treasures needed to prepare souls for the kingdom of heaven. He then used a striking image. When people enter great Catholic cathedrals, they often see artistic images of life. They see vines. They see greenery. They see flowing water. But Goldade said these images are not merely decorations. They symbolize something much deeper. They represent the supernatural life that comes through the Catholic Church. According to him, the Church washes souls. She cleanses them from sin. She raises them to holiness. She prepares them for heaven. She even gives people the strength to become martyrs. And, he said, Catholics must continue to believe that. They must have faith in that reality. But then his speech took a dramatic turn. Goldade contrasted what he sees as the life-giving power of Catholic tradition with what he called the modernist church. If the Catholic Church in her tradition brings forth life, he said, the modernist church is a desert. Then he made his strongest statement. It kills. It kills everything that it touches. According to Goldade, modernism destroys supernatural life. It dries up the sources of grace, and it places man where God should be. As a result, he argued, it cuts itself off from the true source of life. The bishop said he has spoken with many Catholics who supported the recent consecrations. Interestingly, he noted that many of them are not members of the SSPX. Some are not even traditionalists, yet they still recognize that something is wrong. According to Goldade, many ordinary Catholics may not fully understand the complexities of modernism or the theological debates surrounding it, but they can sense that something is changing. They can see that something is struggling, and they feel that this new religion, as he described it, is dying. At the same time, he believes they also see signs of restoration. They see life returning through tradition. Goldade encouraged Catholics not to lose hope. Instead, he urged them to remain faithful to what he called the sacred trust given by Christ to his church. If Catholics remain faithful, he said, they will see the fruits. They will see stronger families, growing parishes, thriving Catholic schools, and many new vocations, young men and women willing to sacrifice themselves for Holy Mother Church. His words closely echo those of Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre, the founder of the SSPX. Lefebvre often warned about what he believed was the spread of modernism within the Church, especially during and after the Second Vatican Council. Goldade's concerns also reflect earlier warnings from Pope Pius X, who famously described modernism as the synthesis of all heresies in his encyclical Pascendi Dominici Gregis. For Bishop Goldade, the message is clear. The future of the Church will not be found by abandoning tradition. It will be found by returning to the source of life that has sustained Catholics for centuries.